here. I'm gonna pluck you onto that. You're gonna fall, but then you turn until you're up, and then we can almost start. Right? So we'll be stretching, and I have to turn on the. I have to turn on the stream here too. So turn that off. So. Hi Danny, hi Joseph, hi Crimson Crow, welcome. How you doing, guys? Let me quickly turn on the chat here. Go. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Hi Jerry, welcome. So we will be stretching, as you might have realized. Let me try to put that somewhere you can see everything. And then, hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for being a member. Members. Okay, let's start in a tabletop position here, right? In a tabletop position, and then high gravity. Then high chippy. We start circling or back to warm up. Hi Okami. And circle. Right? Let's go. Yeah, and happy Sunday. Few more in that direction, and obviously we will have to do the other side as well. And the other way around. Same game, but now we're rolling the other way. And roll. 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 Let's go. And roll. Once more. And then we do with the cat and the cow. Cat and the cow, right? Cat, cow. Cat and cow. A few more times. Depth. Yes, happy Sunday, everyone. Now let's stretch our shoulders, right? Let's stretch our shoulders. So arm down here, nice shoulder and back twist. He's so good, huh? I really like this stretch. So nice for the back, for the shoulders. And let's go the other way. Other side. Nice. Okay, is another nice stretch here that is also for the shoulder, but kind of like the other way around, is that we're coming down onto our bellies here, right? Onto our bellies. Then arm out here. The burger was nice, but the waffle burger from the other day was better than the one yesterday. Arm down, bend one leg, the other arm is up here like this, and then we rotate over and we try to get down all the way here. If we cannot, don't worry about it. Whew. So good. Such a great stretch. And the other way around, right arm out here, this one down, and then one leg, this leg up, and we roll over to that side. So the other way. I'm rolling out of the cam, but you can, you saw the other direction, so you know what to do. And in. Where's Tinky? She's in the other room. And let's get into Cobra here for a moment. Wouldn't have thought that the waffle burger was better than the other burger. The waffle burger was like the best burger I had in a long time. I can totally recommend that in case that you're located in Mallorca. It's and they have like this Burger Mania Fast, like this burger event in Manacor. And they do have like a waffle burger. It's like, yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So, now here we are. Exactly. Yes, really, why not? Like, waffle is such a great thing to eat like with savory stuff. Like, just like pancakes, like salty pancakes, like waffle, I think it's like, because like the dough is kind of like very similar, and it like really goes very well with salty stuff. If you haven't ever had that, you should try that. I think it's like a big thing, like waffles and bacon. I mean, I hate bacon, right? I don't like bacon, but waffles, bacon, is something that is, I think, more or less common. I don't know. And anyway, waffles are really great with salty stuff as well. So back and to the front, back to the front. A few more times, back to the front. I'm thinking about like buying some waffles and just do that at home. And now hands to the front, and then bum up. We stay in that puppy pose here. And from side to side a little bit. Whee! Side to side. Roll. Again. Circles. Circles. And the other way around. And up. Tuck your toes. Let's come up into down dog here, right? First of all, you want to align arms and back. And then in the end, you can extend the legs. But first of all, it's not so important. Right? First of all, arms and back align. And then you can extend the legs if you want to, and up and down, up and down, up and down, up. Oh, this feels so nice as well, right? Up, down. If you want to make it bigger, all the way down and up, all the way down. Oh, hi, Marcel, welcome. Down. Hi, Mr. Complex. Welcome. How you doing? Phew, you lost weight. High level. Welcome. Yeah, I lost a little bit of weight, but I mean, I put on a lot of weight as well. I checked with like my log from last year, and last year I was like, I weighed at this time of the year, I weighed like 6 kilograms less. So I lost weight like in comparison to like 1 month ago or 2 months ago. But I'm way heavier than I was a year ago. Down. And up. Hi Sven, willkommen. So. Jemals ein guter Zeitpunkt für einen Besuch im Urlaub. What? And down. And up. Down. All the way down. All the way up. All the way down. All the way up. Phew. How you doing? I'm doing great. Doing good. Working on my master thesis. It's like super interesting. It's taking up a lot of time, but it's very interesting, and I'm having a lot of fun doing that. Also, today I was hiking a little bit. I wanted to actually stream on the hike, right? But then it wasn't super sunny, and I got sidetracked, and then in the end I didn't stream. So, bam, bam, bam. Okay, so, up again into the down dog, and now I want you to lift one leg up to get into the 3-leg doggy if you can. Ah, so good. Hola, Alejandro. And the other side. Phew. Up. Very nice. Thank you for the super sticker or super chat. I never know what it is, but let's do our dance that we do for that. We do the floss dance. Thank you for the support. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, choo, choo. Bam. And back. Hi, Capybara, welcome. Thank you. So now let's do the shadow. We bend our leg and then extend and up. Bend, extend and up. And you could do that. You could do that with some yoga blocks underneath your hands if it's too hard to do it down here. And up and down. Right, like this, it's kind of it's a little workout, and at the same time, it's stretching. It looks weird, but it's really it's a really good thing to stretch and to yeah, work active flexibility. Let's switch sides here, and down, and up, down, and up. So good. Down and up. Let's go, guys. Down and up. Down and up. Few more. Up. Down. Hi, Amir. Welcome. Up. Once more. Up and down. Shake it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it out. Let's do some just the upper body, chest, back, and forth, and then side to side. I used to do that more, like when I was training like dancing, to dance, now that I'm a good dancer. And then you can go side, front, side, back, and then you could actually make that roll all the way around. Roll. I'm bad at that. Whee. Okay. Thank you, Crimson Girl. So, now we're up here. And what I want you to do, well, like this. I'm going to turn around a moment. Like this. One leg goes out. There is it's like perpendicular to the other leg, right? So I want you to bend down here and up again. Bend down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Hi, Jimmy John. Welcome. How you doing? I have to change that. It's translating everything into Spanish again. It's so weird. What is it? Todas las mensajes. And I cannot change that here. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I don't know why, but so, now it's fine, okay. Estoy muy bien, gracias. Hi, Luke. How's your workout? We're just doing some stretching here. And now, we go to this side, and then back. Wait. Side, and back. Side, and back. Hola, hola. Hi, Yeri. Back. Side, back. And now, let's do the other side. So turn around and up and down. Whee! Yeah, nice to have you here. Down. Let's go. To the side. The foot is perpendicular to the other leg, right? And down. And down. Keep breathing, keep moving. And if you cannot go that far down, don't worry about it. Wherever you are, it's good. Hi, David, welcome. Now we go down and back. Down and back. Down and back. You can also tuck your toes so that's easier for you. And back. Once more, side and back. Okay. Shake it out. And then bring one leg to the front, and maybe you can You can grab your yoga blocks. If you do have yoga blocks, grab them. And then one leg in the middle here. And then we push down and extend back. Down and back. With the yoga block, it's so much easier. Choop. And down and back. Down and back. Feels like you have no privacy. Where are you at? Do you feel like you have no privacy? And back. Down. Now we add a leg lift at the end here. Leg lift. Active stretching, that's called. Active. Jab. Active. Jab. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Okay, let's turn around. Can you do the splits? Not really. Sometimes a little bit. Sometimes not even a little bit. Other side. Same thing. Back and forth. Back. Forward. Back. Eyes up. Welcome. And back to the front. Back. Front. Back into the front. Now we add the leg lift. Down. Down. Back. Leg lift. Down. Oh, it's so hard. Up and down. Back. Hola, Castro. Buenas. Choo. Up. Back. Okay. Put the yoga blocks aside. Turn around again. And we do the other side, right? So we're in the tabletop position here. The frog, we might be doing the frog later. I don't know yet. We're stretching. We're working like on the front split stretches a little bit more today because I really suck at those lately. So, and up. Very good weight, bum weight, and the leg weight. I think like my legs are stronger than they've ever been before. The rest of my body maybe not, but I've been doing like hack squats, heavier hack squats these days, and I'm very proud of myself. So we're in the IMP. Welcome. Hi, David. We're down here, right down here, pushing down. And then if you can, I would like you to bend that back leg, grab the foot, and push down. Woo! And down. Legs look thinner. What, but they're like stronger than they were before like a year ago or like, I don't know, 6 months ago. And down. Woo! Push, push, push. If they're thinner, they're probably not firmer, right? Because skin never like grows back. Push, push. You go on hikes? Yes. I went on a hike today. Hola, Fernando. Let's turn around. Turn around. Other side. Hi, in the face. Welcome. How you doing? And down here. Push down and then bend that back leg, grab the foot and hold that. I used to do these every day. I don't do these every day anymore. I can feel that. I feel that my quads have gotten tighter. Whew. Hi, Gali, welcome. Hi, Big Loco, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're chilling. Hi, Mike, welcome. Will you do yoga one maybe someday, probably at some point. At the moment, sometimes like yesterday not, but the other days were actually sunny. And back. So hi to with fries, welcome. Okay, let's turn back here, and I want you to grab those yoga blocks once more. And And hi Sid, welcome. And then leg in front here. Point the toes in if you can, and leave that, have that leg straight, and bounce a little bit, right? Bounce a little bit. Down. Bounce or go up and down, right? Try to come down, like not with a super rounded back. Try to keep that back fairly straight and feel that stretch in your hamstring. And now let's come to the front and feel the stretch here in our quad. In the quad or the back leg, right? Push down. Push down. And then we turn around to the other side. And that leg goes to the front, right? Or the other one. Now I'm confused. No, this one. Yes, this one. And we extend the front leg and the back leg is bent here. And we're pushing down here. We're trying to come down with a fairly straight back. Doesn't have to be super straight, but I don't want you to like go down like this, right? And down. Down, down, down. Oi, volta, bom dia, ou boa tarde. And now to the front. And push down to feel that quad. 2. Okay, now let me get that cam a little bit further away so that we can try to get more or less like into or work on getting slightly into the splits. I'm probably not going to get into the splits, but we're working on getting there, right? So let's do the first side. So we're here and you're in the half split, and then I want you to move that other leg to the front, right? And try to get with the yoga blocks or without into a split. I'm trying like not to twist too much. If you twist a little bit, that's fine. And bounce. And turn. In the middle. Point those legs. Those feet, I mean. And up. And we do the other side. Yes, it's growing, but it's getting thinner and thinner, obviously, as it keeps getting longer. I have to cut it again a little bit because like the tips are very, there's not much left. But I'm lazy with that, as with like all these kind of things. So I just leave it for the moment. Okay, other side. Whew. Other side is going really bad. I'm not very far down here. I was further down, way further down on that side, but I'm not anymore, but it doesn't matter. The important thing is to to start stretching again. And to try not to twist too much. I'm always twisting. Woo. And up. Okay, let's drink something. And then we stretch on. Let me grab a towel. And now we're going to see if we can do a little bit of frog stretching. I'm going to put that towel here so that I don't have to slide out on the before. You could use yoga blocks, you don't have to. I put mine here in case that I need them. Right, and then, okay, we're here in that kind of high corona. And we're here in that kneeling position. I want you to do some cat-cows there. High Tiglo. And cat-cows here. So arch, look up, and then round. High Klaus, willkommen. Arch, round. Arch, round. Let's go, a few more. Arch, round. How's your isolation? I don't do a lot of isolations these days, but if you want to learn that, guys, I still have like a lot of videos about that. Like, I don't know, 3 or 4 tutorials we have about that. Up and down. Now let's open and untuck the toes, and then I want you to first of all just sit down here, feel the weight. If this is too hard, you could put a yoga block underneath you, and then you sit on a yoga block first, right, to not overstretch. And then you're sitting here. Inhale, exhale. Hands together behind your back. Roll your shoulders back. Proud chest. Move from side to side a little bit. And side to side. Side to side. And if you want to, you could turn that yoga block so that you're further down, or you could get rid of it so that you're all the way down. Hands in front of you, and then tuck under and roll up. Tuck a little bit and roll up. If you want to isolate, you have to like engage one cheek and the other, and you can train that while you lie on your back. And then you just think about like doing a squat, and then you think about engaging one cheek and then the other. Hi Kenneth, welcome, and thank you for being a member. Member. So, come down onto your forearms if you can, and let gravity push your legs further apart. Thank you for the super chat. We have to do the thank you dance. Sorry, let's get up and thank you, beep. Thank you for the support. Bam, 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 ta, 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 pew. Floss dance. And let's get back into the frog. So we open, untuck, and we were down here on our forearms, right? On our forearms, and then you could try to come a little bit further to the front and back, front and back, and really feel the weight, feel the legs, how they like maybe get further apart, especially if you're using a towel or not something sticky. And then we could get into the yoga frog, which is a frog with a 90-degree angle at our knees, which is like the traditional one. Hi Survivor, welcome. You could again use the yoga block and put it, for example, underneath your chest, underneath your belly to support yourself here a little bit and let gravity do its work. And you could do isolations here as well, right? Engaging one cheek and then the other. You can just play around with that. Hi Jarrod, welcome. Hi Sam. So, and just stay here. If you can, you could get rid of the yoga block and get all the way down here with your chest. And another thing that we're going to be doing like some activation here in a moment for the hips. But yeah, first of all, rest here for a moment. And when you come back up, then you could like try to lift one leg up and then the other one. Just a little high, Curry, just a little bit. And when you do that, the rotation comes from your hip socket, not from your knee, right? It's a rotation from the hips here, up and up, up and up, and then let's go. in, shake it out, in a kneeling position. Let's stretch your arms for a moment, overhead here, push over to one side, and over, over, other side, over, over. Again, hands behind you and lean forward. Rest your forehead or your head on the mat for a moment. Move from side to side. And then come up again. And now we will straddle a little bit. I don't need the yoga blocks for that for this moment. So, two. Thank you, Survivor. Yeah, today, by the way, is the day of the Balearic Islands, so it's a holiday here. Yeah, it's a holiday here, but they will do that tomorrow as well. The holiday will be 2 days. So, okay, now let's see. We're gonna straddle. I'm gonna put the phone like that because it's always so hard with like with that format. It's hard to get the straddle onto the cam. There's some stretches, some things that are better with that orientation of the cam, and others that are better the other way around, but we'll try to make it work. So, I want you to open your legs here. Doesn't have to be like your widest straddle, but somewhere where you can be comfy, and then you might want to start with your hands behind your back and push to the front here, right, like that. Or you could have your hands in front. Do you know how to speak Spanish? Spanish? Sí, claro. Yes, I've been living here for almost 13 years. So yes, I do speak Spanish. Sí, que hablo español. And roll to the front a little bit. You can bring your legs further in if you wanted to. Make it a little bit easier. And down. Up and down. Up and down. Ah, yeah, I remember how we used to do that with the straddle. We used to put the phone up here. This was the trick, right? Because like that, we get a bigger angle. That's it. I was thinking there was something we did to be able to see that better. And I think it was like that, more or less. So here we are. Well, maybe not all the way. Maybe I have to turn the thing down a little more. But anyway, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Do not know Spanish? You don't know Spanish? What? You from the Netherlands? So, Day of the Liberation? No, it's not a Liberation Day, not as far as I know. It's just like the holiday of the islands. Actually, I don't really know if there's like why it's the 1st of March. I think they just put it. Let me investigate that. Let me investigate that, and getting warmer. It's getting hot. It's getting cold soon again, but I'm having like the heater on, so at the moment it's nice. Always have to turn it on and off at this time of the year. Let me check if there's a story to it. Okay, it's since 1983. It's since 1983, and they're celebrating the day that where they became like an autonomous community in 83. Oh yeah, of course that was like all after Franco, right? After like, because in Spain there was like a dictatorship, like until the 70s with Franco. If you know that, probably not, unless you're Spanish or from Europe. And yeah, after that, everything had to be changed. So let me read the chat real quick. So, yeah, down and up here. Up. Up. When it was established, what is there? When it was like made like an autonomous, autonomous like community. Because like there's like different like things in Spain. Some are like comunidades autónomas, and depending on it's like states in the U.S. And now let's move from side to side. Side to side. And side to side. Pew! And let's stay on one side. Ah, feels so good. And let's go on the other side. Ah, it's young then. Well, the day is young, but like the Balearic Islands as like a community and everything, that's not young. It's just that like under Franco, like in Spain, everything was like put together and they were forbidden to speak their own language and everything. But I mean, the Balearic Islands is Balearic Islands, or like Mallorca and everything that was like there before. But there was always like changing stuff here, like because the history of Spain and also Mallorca is like they were invaded various times, and then sometimes it was like the Spanish crown, and sometimes it was it's called Mauros. I don't know if that what's that in English. But this is why we do have like a lot of like we have also a lot of like in Spain you have a lot of like Arabic influences as well from Africa and everything. Well, yeah, I'm not the best person to talk about Spanish history. I should learn more about Spanish history probably. I mean, I think I know quite some stuff, but it's all like, you know, like when you like, but the same happens like with German history now, that you know some stuff and then other stuff is just like, it's like just dots and you don't know. Like when you were in school, you had to learn everything, like all the stuff what happened like in the chronological order, and like when you're an adult, you keep forgetting stuff. You just remember parts of it. It's like just like a patchwork memory of that. And let's go. Towards one side and towards the other side. Now let's turn around. You can see that from the other direction a little bit. Here. Right, so here we are. Because now I really want you to like focus on like trying to get those bum cheeks out underneath you to really sit on your sit bones, and then you can start with your hands behind you and you push to the front like that, right? This is what you do. This is what we're doing. And if that's easy, you can bring your hands to the front and get down and up. You have to walk your brother outside, no problem. Merci, son. And try to like, don't come down with a rounded back like that. Always want you to try to bring your chest down or directly down first and arch your back and point those feet. Active stretching here. Down. Hi, Eliška, welcome. Down. Down. Back. Down. Down. All right, stay here. You could sway from side to side, but try to stay wherever you are. If you're higher up, that's no problem, right? Just try to hold it. Hold it. Hold it. So, did you get hurt again? Like where? I do a lot of like acrobatic stuff, so I always hurt myself a little bit. But I don't have like a major injury or something like that. And down. Down. High whip, welcome. Down again. Down. 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 Further to the front. Hold your back straight. I mean, I do have, but I do have like a, I don't know if you can see the scar, but I do have like a artificial disc in my back, and like 2 of my vertebrae are screwed together, but that's from 2020. So that's nothing new. That's been there. That was way before the neck injury. Oh yeah, I had the neck injury when I fell, but this was before. That was from 2020. I do have here, like I do have like these 2 vertebrae that I screwed together. So this is why I have like limited back flexibility. But this is like just like the arch flexibility. So technically, I should be able to get further down. But I'm not working on flexibility a lot these days, right? I really do very little stretching, so I can feel I'm limited in that. 2. And yeah. And let's bring the legs in, move them from side to side, and then yeah, the thing is, like, if when you start like the straddling, I always regain that strength, that flexibility pretty quickly, but like the other split, I really suck at that right now, but that's okay. Like, I think like as long as I'm still more flexible than average, and that's totally fine. Flexibility will come back. And let's move our legs a little bit from side to side. Side to side. And then hug your knees in. And back. One leg up and circle the foot. It's also always really good exercise. If you do that like for a minute into each direction, like you really feel like you're getting super fatigued doing that. Circle the other way now, by the way. And flex and point. Flex and point. Bam, bam, bam. Other side. Up and circle. Circle, 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 circle. And let me read the chat quickly. Something new. Whee! And let's change the direction here. Muchas gracias. And flex and point. Whew. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Grab the outsides of your feet for the happy baby pose, or if you cannot do that, grab your thighs and hold your thighs wherever you can. But if you can, grab the outsides of your feet, grab the knees out to the side, and slightly roll from side to side here. This is such a nice stretch for the inner thighs and for the lower back. Breathe in and out. Up, tap, tap. Grab the heels. Grab the heels and then extend one leg and the other one. One leg and the other. Over, 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 and up. I know it's hard to like actually like extend the leg completely, but give it a try. And if you cannot hold on to your heel, you could maybe hold on to your shin, if your shin to your calves. And now let's do both at a time. Up and down. Up, down. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Relax. And move the legs from side to side here for a slight back twist. So good. And come up. And let's get into the puppy pose once more. Hi, starting. Welcome. How you doing? Long time no read, but I don't stream so much anymore. Hi, Marcel. Welcome. Down with your chest as far down as you can. Bum stays up there. Feel the stretch in your shoulders here. And to the front. Into a cobra. Move from side to side a little bit. A little bit from side to side. Back. And down to the front. Just extend those arms, the leg, extend the arms and then the legs, right? Slightly. And to the front. Back. And the front. A few more times. And the front. Into tabletop position. Mercadona, Mercadona. And then one leg up, opposite hand to that foot, and let's get into that position where we just hold it. And yeah, this is a really nice balance exercise. Other side, up, up, and hold that. Down. Kneeling position, circle your head a little bit, get away. And then into down dog. Sing once more the Mercadona song. Mercadona, Mercadona. Into down dog. Aligning arms and back first. Legs can be bent here. And then I want you to try to paddle it out. Just push one leg down and then the other one. One and the one leg, one heel and then the other one. Tap, tap, tap. Now go. Go. And up. Down. And up. Down. And up. One leg to the front. And bend and extend the front leg a little bit. Up. Bend and extend a little bit. Up. Take care. Animal face, reach you soon. Turn into the middle. Forward fold, wide leg, forward fold here. And just bounce a little bit. Sway from side to side. To feel that stretch one side, then on the other. Bend the legs and extend. Bend. How often do you do live stream? I used to do them very often, but right now I don't stream so often. So just when I find the time, I'm pretty busy at the moment because I started my master's degree last fall. So yeah, busy with that. But I'm trying to stream once a week or twice, and that, and that. That, 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 bend, bend, and back into the cobra. Hi, Rodeo. And let everything just like drop here, and I really feel the weight, and I feel how my back is getting a good stretch. Shoulders back from ears, by the way, no slouching here, right? No slouching. And then bend one leg and the other one. One and the other. Hi, Caleb, welcome. Then that. And we get into pigeon pose here. Hold that wherever it works for you, wherever you feel it. So good. And down to the side, sideways. And then other side, pigeon. Hold that. Your down dog is getting better. Nice. It's just like doing it over and over again, and at some point it just like makes up and improves. Is this your first time doing a live stream on Sundays? No. This is, I don't know how many times I've done a live stream on Sundays. Many, many times. I used to, before, when I did the 4 streams a week, I used to do them before I did it on Monday, I used to do it always on Sunday. So for a while I did all the streams on Sunday, like every week. So not the first one by far. And turn to the side. Thank you, Sal. Let's try to get into a straddle again now that we're more warmed up, warmed up, whatever. Alright, here we are in a straddle, more or less again. Roll, 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 and then hands down in between, and let gravity help you a little bit getting up here onto your hand if you want to. If not, you don't have to, right? This is totally optional. And down. Still the pigeon. Well, it's not technically a pigeon. From side to side. Side to side. I have to do like more strength exercises with the for the legs. And stretching and strength again. So, thank you. Let's come into a sideline position here. Right, like that, and then we want to extend and bend one leg. Back, up, extend. And if you can, I would like you to do that like without holding on to the leg, but if you have to hold on to it, if you have to use a band, obviously you can, right? You have to do whatever it takes. Feel. And back. Down. Hi, Ahmad. 2. Up. And up. Up. And it should be hard to extend the leg up here. Right? The last part should be a little bit harder. Up. Down. Up. And now we turn around, we switch sides. Other side, same game, back and up, back and up, back and up, 2, and up, and back, up. Keep Keep moving. Keep on moving. Boop, boop. And we turn around again. And this time we're going to grab that leg with our hand and with our we grab the heel with a hand and extend the leg up there. Hi, long way, welcome. And try to pull it even down a little bit. Let me put that cam here so I can read that better. So, yeah. Whew. Holy mat. Not easy, but still doable. And a little bit down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And we turn around, and do more or less the same thing on the other side. So, extend the leg up here. Hold it. And then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. A few more times. Choo, choo. Nice. Okay, let's try to work. Oh, my back just popped. Oh, this feels so good. Oh, okay, we have to do it on the other side as well. Just felt it right here. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, let's try to repeat it on the other side. I didn't know how was I like this? Yes. Oh, so good. So. Okay, we're getting closer to the end of the stream. And we will be working on the splits a little bit again. The front splits. Let me move the cam again so we have more space. Grab your yoga blocks. And then let's see how far we get now after warming up a little bit. That's okay. Doesn't look bad. Well, it's a good side anyway. It's a good side. Isn't really. But this is the first good side that I had that became the bad side for a while, if you remember. How's Tinky doing? She's doing good. She's sleeping over in the living room. And other side. Other side. The bad side, that is, right? So, won't be as good, but it doesn't matter. We have to do both sides nevertheless. So, out, out, out. As you can see here, I already start to struggle to get it further apart because this is the bad side. So, yeah. Not a lot going on that side. Very twisted. Oh well, doesn't matter. I gotta work it a little bit, at least. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. And that's it today, guys. Let me get you down here. That's it for today. Thank you so much for working out with me. Don't forget to hit like, pew, 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 subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.